T-Mac, did you watch the Saints-Falcons game on Sunday?
Nah, I didn't watch it.
So how did you find out that you guys were playoff bound? Tell me about it.
Social media, people texting me.
Really?
Yeah.
How did it make you feel?
It was cool. Like, I'm just glad, we get obviously another game. Obviously, just being a lot of people in this locker room's first time playing in the playoffs, so that's obviously a blessing. Just kind of giving back to them.
Why didn't you watch the game?
Man, honestly, I knew it was going to be a lot of suspense, and I didn't really want to put my body through that one.
Was that talked about? Because we just talked to Mike Jack and he said he was playing 2K. Did you know a lot of the guys were also just not really watching? And was that kind of the message that you wanted to, everyone have? Or?
Man, I don't know. I only can speak for myself.
Yeah.
I don't know what other people was doing, but the cards was gonna play out how the cards play out. So I was just like, I'm gonna find out eventually.
Once you knew that you guys had gotten in, did you kind of take a little bit of time to kind of celebrate the milestones that you hit on Saturday?
No, I haven't thought about that yet.
You've been very critical of yourself, and not on yourself at points, but to be at a place now where there is this new opportunity, none of that matters. What does that mean?
As far as this playoffs, obviously everybody's 0-0 at this point. It's fair game. Anybody can lose, anybody can win, and it's who can get to that bowl.
Everybody seems so chill about this. Outside of the building, this is a really, really big deal. Are y'all just kind of taking it in stride and not trying to put too much on it?
I guess you can say that. I feel like I'm different just because, it's my first year, so I don't know what it's like to miss the playoffs. So, I'm just grateful for every opportunity, man. We get to play another game and a chance at playing another game after that. So, just blessed.
Are you seeking advice from any of the veterans about what to expect, or do you have questions? Like Vash was saying, you guys seem kind of very calm about all this.
Man, at the end of the day, it's football. Man, we just got to go out there and do what we do best. Do what we know how to do, and just try to win as many games as we possibly can.
How different do you expect the Rams defense to look to you on Saturday after the first meeting 5 weeks ago? 6 weeks ago?
Me specifically, or just the offense?
No, their defense. Their defense that you're going to face. What do you think they're going to look like, or what do they look like to you on tape? If you've watched any differences in the last 5 games for them?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll make some changes. Just obviously, us leaving with the W the first time. So, they got to answer to a lot of our playmakers on offense, and they have a lot of playmakers on their offense. So, defense got to do what they did the first time. Get takeaways, get stops, and offense just got to execute.
You've watched Bryce's career, I guess a lot of your career, because you're both out in California. You saw him win all the time coming up. He hadn't done that till now. What makes this moment real for him or meaningful for him, you think?
He came in. He was the number 1 overall pick. He came in, with all the weight on his shoulders. The whole franchise, the whole city relied on him to turn it around, and now this is the first time in the playoffs for 10 years or so. So, I'm sure there's a lot going through his head. He's just being grateful and just blessed to be here, and I'm sure he's happy to be in the city of Charlotte.
What's the biggest thing you've learned from rookie minicamp to now?
I think the biggest thing I've learned is, I may not have the luxury of getting as much calls as I used to in college.
T-Mac kind of going.
It's a very specific lesson you've learned.
No, for sure. Because it's different. It makes me have to play my game differently. I just had to adjust to the league, and that's fine. That's totally fine.
So the energy from the community, are you able to feel, or do you even allow yourself to go there?
I feel like, the last couple games we've been able to feel the energy of Charlotte. Just obviously these past home games have been electric and definitely different from the beginning of the season. So I feel like the city is definitely behind us.
Hey, T-Mac, I couldn't hear you earlier. Did you say What were you doing during that Bucks or the Falcons Saints game? You didn't watch it. What were you?
I was watching the movie.
Which movie?
Man, what movie was I watching, bro? I don't even remember. I was just watching the movie.
T-Mac, you are the betting favorite to win Offensive Rookie of the Year this year. Does that mean anything to you? Do you keep track of stuff like that? How do you absorb that info?
Shoot, I mean, obviously it's a blessing, but I'm just glad, out of all things that, we were able to make the playoffs. We got a chance at doing something great in Charlotte that hasn't been done in a long time. So I feel like, that holds a higher power than, me being the leading favorite for the Offensive Rookie of the Year.
There's a lot that's being said outside in terms of, it's an 8-win team. It's the one that's hosting, better record team. What do you kind of make of just it's a brand new slate? Everyone's, like you said, 0-0, and that you're in the same position here in the playoffs as anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a whole new season, so anybody can win, anybody can lose on any given day. So, and then obviously when the season ends, it ends abruptly. When you lose, you're out. So nobody wants to end in that way. So there's definitely a lot more to play for now, and I feel like the energy is going to be a lot higher.
I'm curious. You said you didn't put your body through watching the game Sunday. So, are you when you watch someone get in a game, something like that? Are you pretty animated? You can't sit down, or just curious how the body would go through it.
No, I'm talking about really mental, like stress. Like when you was playing as a kid, your parents, they always expected more from you, so they get mad at you and be like, man, what are you doing? Like kind of like that.